Hello, I'm Ep.89, and welcome back to another episode inside of my survival world. And in this episode, I am starting work on my shipping yard, or my storage yard. And that is where we're at right now. And as you can see, it is currently one giant slab of cobblestone. Well, actually, cobblestone? No, this is stone. I know my Minecraft blocks. I swear I do. Yeah, but this is just one giant stone slab that I actually did on stream quite a while back, actually, in order to prep for all this. And I do have my nice little iron farm over there. It's producing pretty well, I think. And I do have my storage stuff. And I did capture a few cows off camera. And I want to start on the storage yard because I feel like it's about time that I get this straightened around. Because as you may know, if you've watched my previous episodes, I have a bunch of chests stored throughout my city, and you know, all my storage stuff is just hard to get to and hard to find all my stuff. So I'm going to be spending the next few episodes trying to get that worked on, and so that's what we're going to start on today. And I figured I'm going to start on this spot, and this is actually going to be my, what is this? This is going to be my dirt storage. Don't worry about this. This is only temporary. This is just to mark out where it's going to go. And yeah. And also, I need to do some storage because it's actually blocking my ability to do other projects that I want to do in this world. And until I get my storage system straightened around, I'm not going to be able to do that. And so we're going to start off with a simple storage. So I'm going to start off with the first storage building. Now, my plan is to have multiple storage buildings throughout this entire area. And they'll all be different sizes and have different things stored in them. But this one is going to be my dirt storage because dirt is my biggest numbered item in the game that I have in my storage system. Like, if you look in these chests right here, it's all just dirt. I mean, there's some shovels and stuff, but it's all pretty much just dirt. And yeah, so I want to get all this put into one giant thing. So that's going to be the focus of today. So I want to get all the dirt from all these chests and the chests throughout the world into one building. And so that's where we're going to start with today. So I think what we're going to do, I did gather a bunch of materials off camera as per the Minecraft YouTuber thing. I think that's how it works, right? Someone will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah. And I did also have a little quick trip to another. I did grab a few things because I need stuff from there. Alright, so now what we're going to do. Oh, and if you're wondering why I captured a few cows here, that is because I need item frames and I need leather. And these guys are a very good source of leather and a very good source of milk. And, yeah. So, now I have those guys. It's a small little thing. They won't be staying here forever, but, you know, they're good to keep company. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to place I think what we'll do, we'll find the center point. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need to go here to the center block. And we'll place this here, and that will be the chest where I can grab my blocks as I want. And actually, I have an idea. We're going to bring it back by 1. I just had an idea for that. And we're going to place a hopper. And I need this to be absolutely filled with chests. So it's going to be like a giant hopper and chest chain. So let's see, we're going to do something, I think, like this. And I think we can just work my way back. Because it's going to be an absolutely massive chest and hopper chain. I think we could do something where where it can cascade as a staircase. Let's see, can I do this? This will be a little bit precarious, but I think we can manage. Now, this might not be enough chests, considering how much dirt I have in my storage. It's going to be a little bit scary. Oops. I need the right tool for the job. Let's grab my pickaxe. And now we're going to just keep going. I think that's about all we can take. Maybe one more hopper. Yep, that's about it, because then that's the back wall. Okay, now we have that. Now, I want to make a bunch of hoppers that sort of just sprawl out, I believe. I'm probably doing this wrong. Someone's probably going to laugh at me about my chest and storage thing. I don't care. This is just how I'm doing it. So, let's see. I just need something to store a bunch of hoppers, or a bunch of dirt. I think we'll do there, 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 and then there. Okay, let me climb up there. This is probably going to look like a crazy mess with no rhyme or reason. But there is a rhyme or reason. That's because I have an absolute ton of dirt that I need to store. I am trying to get this. It's a bit tricky, though. Okay, there's that. So let's try it on the other side. Gotta get that last one. It's a little bit high up for me. Okay, now we have that. Let's do... I actually can't do this one because this won't reach a chest properly, so we'll take that out, which is fine. Then we'll just take... I think we'll do from there. Whoops. Just kind of work my way down here. Now, to try and explain what I'm doing here, I might need to run to sleep really quick while I talk. So, to try and explain what I'm doing here, the chests are... I'm trying to make it so that the chests and the hoppers all store, because I have a lot... when I say I have a lot of dirt, I have a lot of dirt. And I want to make sure that I have more enough space for that dirt, because I'm pretty sure this... Yeah, because this won't be the last of the dirt for a while. Just because I have... I actually have a pretty big project coming up for this world that will hopefully be in the next episode. Shut up, cows. Shut up. You're lucky I keep you alive. But I have a massive project coming up that should be in the next episode. Maybe not the next episode, but the next few episodes. Some of the next few episodes. We'll see. And I want to make sure that I have the... I'm just going to go this way with them. I was trying to make them look nice, but this is fine. And so I want to make sure that all the... What am I saying? What am I saying? So I want to make sure that all of the dirt that I collect up from these projects, including one I have coming up, which you should definitely subscribe. No, get away from me, Bob. Okay, so I think I figured out what I want to do with this. It's not going to be... I decided that I'm not going to fill this up as much with the chest. The chests aren't going to cover this side. I decided that it's just going to cascade into this. And it's just going to staircase. And that just makes it easier on me. And it makes it easier to figure out what I'm going to do for this. So I figured out what I'm going to do with this. I did play around with some ideas, and I figured this would be the best way to go. And this will work for what I want to do with the actual function of this. So all I've done is I've put these chests in a staircase-like motion setup, and I'm putting hoppers underneath it. And so I think that would be the best way to approach this. But we'll have to see how it turns out. Oops, if I don't keep doing this double single chest thing that I keep doing. I do find this a little bit tricky, placing all these chests in. Oh, that's not what we wanted. And then I just grab that. I'm placing in the chest first, just to make it easier to place in the hoppers. Let's place that. Okay, now that's in. Now we got to get the last hoppers in. These are the ones at the very top. Now this is for a particular reason that I'm doing this. I'm not sure how well this is going to work though, but we'll have to see with the way I want to do this. Alright, so now we get to go across, and this is going to take a while too. And I might need to make some more hoppers. Yes, I definitely need to make some more hoppers. So now they have all this in. This just cascades, as you can see, as I've explained. We can take this, and I can bring this out to here. And we need to bring this to the edge, and this is for a very specific reason. You probably, and for some people who are good with redstone and stuff like that, you probably know what this is. Now what we need to do is take my soul sand, and we're going to take one of these. And I need to decide where I'm going to put this. I'm thinking probably inset here. I'm not too worried about breaking this because this will all be turned into... Yeah, because this will all be turned into... this will all be covered up anyways. But I need to get that up there. Now I think what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and kind of start on the design part of this a little bit. And I'm going to take all this dirt, dig it up. Just going to go all the way around with it. And we're going to place in this front part, at least. I might change this up in a little bit because I have some ideas for it. So we're actually going to do this. A little bit of design work, but I think it'll work fine. And that is, I want this to match, so that's 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. I believe that's the correct number. I do have an idea for this stuff once I get it in. But that's going to require a trip to the spruce forest. But now we're going to take this and build it up. And that should go all the way up there. I need to take that dirt block and we are going to turn it into a dark oak block. And this is all going to be built up. Alright, there we go with that. And we're essentially just making a little path for this stuff to follow. For all the dirt to follow. Because this is going to be a water path thing. I'm not sure what you call it, but that's what this is going to be essentially. Ow, that hurt. And of course it fell in there. It's a good chance to test this. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's bring this out by one more. And then bring it around the corner. And then dirt. I might switch this to cobblestone later, but depends on my mood. We just need to block all this off to prevent water from getting everywhere. And then now what we need to do is I need to get some trapdoors of some type. So now what we're going to do is I need to place a bunch of dirt blocks as spacer blocks. Actually, let's do scaffolding since it'd be useful for that. There we go. And then we can place this. I believe I want to go... I want to go all the way up, actually. So we'll go like this. Oh, whoops. Okay, I have an idea. Let's do this. Whoops. That didn't work. Let's try this. There. Then we'll just... Oops, that's not what I wanted. That'll work, though. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Let me get this last one. A little too high. And then we can go ahead and get down. I've seen him trap myself in here. Let's see. This isn't good. Let's just do this. Let's place this there. Alright, now we have that. Now you can go ahead and get up here somehow. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Whoops. Let's get up here. So now what I need to do is I need to place the water so that it flows in there, it flows up and down. And then it should flow across here. Now basically hopefully the idea is that when these get full and don't collect up anymore, including this one, what's going to happen is it'll get to this one, it'll start collecting up in these ones. So it should create an absolutely insane storage for the dirt. And I've created a nice little loading area, so instead of me having to go in here and load it up myself, I just take all my dirt and I just throw it in here and it automatically takes it up, and that's good. Now let's get rid of the scaffolding, because that's not a part of the build, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that works pretty well so far. It's definitely different from what I had in mind, but I think it's a welcome idea and a welcome change. Alright, so now I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and get some dark oak logs and stuff. And I actually have a little bit of design change idea. So we're going to need this. And we got to be quick about this, because I want to turn this into a bit of some design work. Just to help just so it is still dark oak, but that way it's looking a little bit different. Gives a nice little design pattern instead of being one big dark oak block. You know, that's basically what it is. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to make this so it kind of copies the other side, except this side is going to be just a blank one. So we actually need a bunch of trapdoors and my scaffolding. Let's take care of this. And then this we can hide there. And actually we're not going to do the hole because there's no reason for the hole to go here. And we just need to go and match this to the same height as that. And we're sort of just making it so it matches that. At least the height of it. Let's see, is that the same height? That is the same height. Okay, so now that's the same height. Now what I want to do is I actually want to build this going across. Oh, where's my... Let's make a bunch of that. Didn't realize I was about to run out. Okay, there's that. Which is perfect. That works. Can I make it to my bed from here? Oh. Okay. That was pretty good. And then we can take all of this. Let's just jump up. There. So now we have that to match the other side. And that works. Now we just want to get just a little bit here. Just to even it out. Now that I have the 4 walls in. And it looks pretty good. I did also add these little fences. Just to add a little bit of a window. Without adding any actual glass. And yeah. Now I did also make a quick trip to back to the home base. Which is way over there. For those of you who are just now tuning in. And I did go over there to grab a bunch of spruce and to turn that into some trapdoors and a spruce door. And that is because I figured I might make this into a giant door, sort of like a hangar, except we won't be storing airplanes here. Instead, we'll be storing dirt. Lots and lots of dirt. And so this will be a little bit tedious, but we'll get this in. Let's do this. Ow, pain. Let's just keep doing this. Now, I don't know if I counted them all right. I hope I did. We're going to find out. It should be 84. Actually, 82. That's the door that's there. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Landed right on the door. This has caused me pain, but oh well. Come on, just a little bit more. One more. Beautiful. And then we're just going to the textures be a little bit off, but I'm okay with that. And I might be short by a few. Yes, I am short by 5. Okay, let's just close this up now. Okay, guys, I've gotten the roof successfully in, and I did a little design right there, a little crenellation there, just to add a little bit of depth and a little bit of design to make it look unique. And I think it looks pretty cool. And I don't know if I will keep this throughout all the builds, or if I'll just do it for this. I do like how it's the inside's dirt. That's intentional. I think I will leave that in there for now, just to kind of represent the fact that this is my dirt storage. But I could use this for the other builds if it's just like a, I don't know, it fits the color palette. Now, one thing I was gonna do was I was gonna install the lights, and as you can see, I definitely need to do that. Come on, Mr. Creeper, get out here. Oh, I don't have my lava bucket. Get out here. Stop trying to ruin my build. I just built that thing. Okay, so let's place a bunch of torches in here. Oh, there's already another one. This makes a better creeper farm than a dirt storage. Come on, Mr. Creeper. Get out of here. No, don't blow this up. let's get some sleep really quick so mobs don't spawn outside too. Gotta be quick about this. Just fill all this in really quick. Alright, that should be good. Now what I want to do is, what I originally intended to do was actually, ooh, I should probably fill that in, shouldn't I? Oh well, I'll figure that out next episode. But what actually no, we'll leave it like that, since this is a factory-based thing. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're going to make a bunch of chains for, I think, to kind of break up that design, we're going to take my slabs and all this. Place this in a flower petal style. Okay, now I need to be very careful and precise. I think if we do it right, we can get a really good effect. It is kind of tricky placing these. Oops, that's what I mean. Try to imagine without these dirt blocks, but I think it's okay. I think it kind of, yeah, this isn't going to work for this, actually. Okay, so I think what I'll do, let me go get some deep slate and see if I can't do something with this. Okay, now that I've gotten all that done and sorted, and it does look pretty nice in here, I'll give a little thing. I did put these up a little bit higher than these just because that wouldn't fit the same way these are. Now it's not done on the inside. I will fix it in the next episode, or I will fix it in between episodes, but I think it's done enough. And now we're going to, hopefully this works. Now I'm going to go ahead and put all my dirt in. I did fill my entire inventory full of dirt. So now I think we're ready for the dirt. So let's see. Now if we put it in there, it should, we can close that up. It should wind up there. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take all this dirt and we are going to run it back and forth. And we should have all this dirt loaded up. But yeah, so anyways guys, I hope you liked this build, and if you did, would you please leave a like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so whenever I make a new episode, you guys will get notified. I am slowly crawling back into making episodes again, and you guys are not going to want to miss it because I've got some pretty big plans coming up. And because now that we have this, and I should probably say, without spoiling anything too much, you probably already seen some stuff in the background there, but without spoiling too much, this is actually now clearing the path, pun not intended, now this clears the path for the next two projects I have planned, and these are some pretty big projects, and they're going to really help the city to become, help it become a city even more than it is now. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. Let's toss it all in there. Yeah, anyways, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. Okay, let's stop doing that. Let's end this episode because I got to eat too. Alright, guys. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until my next video, guys, I'm Ep.89, and you have been ejected.